This video is about the process of felling trees for firewood at Century Wood. To start with, these are rounds I cut in the autumn from 2 thick hazel stems. I split them there and then while they were still wet and easier to split, and took them to the barn to start drying for next year. This is the plan I followed during the summer too, but now it's winter and I'm limited by daylight rather than by stamina. I concentrate on one thing at a time to avoid wasting usable daylight and getting all my stuff out to do everything. Here I've loaded up the tractor and trolley with tools for felling. Chainsaw in its bag, Fisker's axe, felling lever, sledgehammer, chainsaw helmet, motor mix 2-stroke petrol and grey bottles of chain oil. Off we go. This was a poplar tree that came down across the ride and that I cut up. This dead poplar has a woodpecker hole in it. You can't really see, so here is a photo with better contrast. I did see a greater spotted woodpecker flying away from that tree in the autumn. They dig insects out of the standing deadwood as well as using them for nesting. In this area I've been taking smaller hazel, wych elm and ash for firewood, and then felling this row of plantation poplars which have all the signs of disease which makes the big branches unstable. I've already gone round and removed all the smaller stems on the hazels, which I'd normally leave to thicken up. But here I'm trying to create a scallop of open space on the side of the ride to let more light in and provide a wider variety of habitats. Let's cut these useful stems down for firewood. I've cut them up into 4-foot lengths now. I used this magnetic measuring rod on the chainsaw to mark them up in 10-inch or 25cm lengths. More of that later. Here are the stumps which I've cut back a bit. I don't cut them right down to the ground as I'm not aiming for traditional straight coppice poles. This is a forked wych elm, which I'll do next. Now, as you can see, it got hung up or caught on one of the other trees on the way down. I freed the stump end and carefully removed the upper branches at the other end in the hope it would come down by itself. Because what's happened is that the whole thing is hanging by this little branch that runs vertically to the left of the main poplar trunk in the middle. This could go down at any moment, so I'm standing right at the end, out of the way in case it does come down. Let's try pulling it and letting go, like a massive coat hanger on a bit of string. With the camera off so I had both hands free, I did manage to get it down onto the ground. Now let's cut up a stem for firewood. I used the magnetic rod on the chainsaw bar to mark out the 25cm lengths that I'll eventually cut it up into. Now I take the measuring rod off, cut the stem up into logs of 4 or 5 25cm lengths. These are some of those lengths that are about 4 foot long next to the trolley. I've still got these misshapen poplars to remove. And these ashes to harvest for firewood. Some logs on the trolley ready to be towed away by the tractor. Back in the barn with the logs. I'll cut them up into 25cm lengths and split them another day, Since they're in the barn, I can do that whatever the weather though. You can start to see the scallop to the left of the existing ride. That will provide a wider range of habitats in this part of the wood, so not all mature trees or grassy mowed rides and nothing in between. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the Century Wood channel to see how I'll process the logs into firewood and how I use the off-grid log cabin over the winter.